Today I will be talking about tarot cards and pulling a few cards and explaining some of the popular meanings behind the cards. I am very, very new to tarot. I just got this deck maybe, I think honestly like 2 weeks ago. So this is a new deck. Classic design I'm trying to learn, so we'll just go over some of the history. I do have a deck that I've had for years that was given to me, this deck as well, but it's missing 2 cards, so I finally realized that, and I got another set. Yes, so we will just be pulling cards, and then I will probably just use some sources to go over what each one, like the popular meanings are, and some of the history behind tarot. I can try to practice a little bit of my divination skills, but again, I'm very new, so it's more so an exercise in getting comfortable with the cards. And they're very pretty. Alright, let's go. So tarot, I believe from when I researched, first appeared in Europe or maybe like around the 15th century. And what's really interesting about them is that they were actually used as playing cards before they were popularly used now to like as divination tools, which is really cool because I didn't know that. And then over time they started being used for divination. Like the first use was for actual playing cards. I'm actually curious to know, and if anybody watching actually knows how to play games with these cards, I'd love to learn. I'm very new to this, so excuse my shuffling. It's very bad, but yeah, this is the new set that I just got. I believe I just got these off of Amazon. And I tried to get them to be as close as possible to what the original art style was. Forgot what it was called. But yeah, tarot cards typically have, well not typically, I think they all are supposed to have 78 cards. And they're divided into different like suites and sets. You've got the major and the minor arcana. And then each card is supposed to tell you a story, offering some sort of guidance or insight into your life or into others, of course. I just think they're also really pretty. I've been pulling 1 card a day, sometimes 3 cards, in a sort of past, present, and future pull. There's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of ways you can pull your cards and read from the deck. But since I'm just starting, sometimes it's good to just pull one and see where you go from there. Actually, I will light this candle for some ambiance, actually. One sec. Okay. I have 2 just in case, I guess. I'll put you down here. Okay, hopefully this is nice. There we go. Let's light this candle. Okay. Much better. I'll move you out the way. Okay. As I was saying, there are different sets. There's the major and the minor arcana, and then even within the minor arcana, there are also like houses. Actually, I will split this up into major and minor for you before I start playing. Okay, so I finally have them split into the major and minor's back here. So these should be all the major cards. Let's just count them to make sure, because last time I counted my other deck, I realized I did not have all my cards. So that was fun. So obviously I got the Fool. Okay, where is just okay. And if there's a better way I should be like handling things, handling my cards, please let me know. Oh my gosh. One might be missing. I don't know where they go. Maybe it's a sign. Okay, finally. We have the Magician. There should be 22 cards, so. Okay. The Empress. My dog is barking. 1 second. Okay, I think my dog has hopefully stopped. I think somebody was at the door. Okay, we've got 3. The Empress. Very pretty. Okay. Oop. I won't be talking about you right now. Okay. Okay, we have the Empress. For 3, we're looking for 4. The 4th major arcana. Okay, there we go. I think this is 4. I'm so bad at Roman numerals. The Emperor. Okay. He looks very regal. Okay, now 5. I know what 5 looks like. I actually don't know how to pronounce this. The Hierophant. I pulled this a few days ago when I asked about something to do with like friendship. So, interested to learn more. Okay. What is that 5? Okay. Time past 6. I feel like 6 was up here. It was not. Okay. Ooh, the Lovers. There's also a lot of numerology that I want to learn as well. That comes with these. The major arcana are supposed to represent significant life events, I think archetypes and spiritual lessons. So, if you pull these, I think some people tend to either only pull with just the major deck or like just the minor. Did I forget somebody? The High Priestess. How could I forget 2? Okay. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. I swear I pulled the High Priestess before. Magician. The High Priestess. Oh, the Empress. I must have gotten confused. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Here we are. Gotta be careful not to burn these. 6. Okay, we're looking for 7. Well, we have 8 here. Keep you on deck. Oh, you're literally right here. The Chariot. I love the illustrations on these cards too. These are really cool. I'm going to try to, at least for the most part, kind of practice my divination skills on myself and kind of base it off of what, when I see the card, like what it means to me. Again, I've been only doing this for not even like a month. At least attempting to do daily. I mean, obviously strength, these words kind of have pretty obvious meanings, but it's really hard to tie it back to what. I feel it just takes a lot of time to tie it back to your own life. Girl, where's 9? Were you? No, I think that's 11. It's 11, girly. Okay. Am I missing 9? Is it my Roman numerals? Come on now. This, I don't think this is 9. It's supposed to go before 10. Oh. brief intermission while I look for the 9th card. I'm feeding my dogs, hopefully. You probably can hear her chewing in the background, but hopefully she'll be quiet. So after I went to go back into the other pile, I was actually missing 2 cards, so... Okay, I think we've got everybody for now. We should have 22, so we'll count at the end. Queen, what's up? Well, king, I guess. We're looking for the hermit. The 9th card. I keep seeing this symbol as well. Let me see if I can, like, on a lot of these. I gotta look up what that means. Or if you know, let me know in the comments. Okay, what am I doing? I'm looking for 8. 8. You know why? 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's backwards. I'm looking for 10. I have a very, very short attention span. There we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Very nice. Okay. Same little symbol as well. Are they on all the cards? I think so. Okay. So now we are looking. Oops, excuse me. You're 20. We're looking for 11, girl. Come on now. It is just so hard. Because I am... Oh, Justice. Oh, I like the way that sounds. One thing about the Major Arcana is they actually have, like, names for the cards. I noticed that with the Minor Arcana. It's like... We'll go into that later. But they don't have names the same way. Not all of them do. 7. I gotta remind myself. We got 8 here. Okay. 7. Where are you at? Okay. The Hanged Man. Ooh. The Hanged Man. And I know I literally just pulled some. I thought I kept it here, yeah. And then 8. Well, 18. Not 8. 18. 17. And then we've got... You must be 15. I really should have looked at my Roman numerals before this, but... Okay. I believe this is 15. Because that's 10 and 5. Oh, guess we'll find out. And then I would want to say... I want to say 16 is like... Hold up. Hold up. Let me go look up these Roman numerals again. Okay, yeah, I was right. Actually, no, I was incorrect. What am I talking about? You come here. You were 14. I really don't know what's going on. I think you're 14. What? Oh gosh. Okay. This is Temperance. I believe this is 14. So we got 10 and 5. No, 10 and 4. Yeah, 14. Silly girl. 14. Okay. And then 15 is... I skipped one earlier. I just had 15. There we go. 15 is the devil. Very interesting. Is this supposed to be Adam and Eve? Could be. Okay. Here we go. You're 15. Looking for 16. There we go. The Tower. This was just brought up in the Agatha Along show. I mean, multiple cards are on it, but, like, the Tower was brought up. Okay. The moon. I love the moon. I love the moon, the sun, and the stars. I'm pretty sure they're, like, back to back as well. Wait, actually, I think the stars come first. Hold up. Hold up. 15. 16. first. It's 17. Then we go 18, and then 19 is the sun. And then we've got, my goodness, the world. The world. Pretty. And finally, judgment at 20. Okay. I guess we can start with the judgment card. I don't know if I'll be able to go to every single card, so I might just do I'm gonna be using like the Biddy Tarot card site, the Biddy Tarot site. So upright, judgment obviously means judgment. Well, not obvious, but I think it also depends like on your cards and like how long you've used them and how they show up in your life as well. But from Biddy Tarot, I'll leave the link to the website I'm using below. It means judgment, rebirth, inner calling, and absolution, but reversed. If you pull it this way, it's self-doubt, inner critic, and ignoring the call. What call? I do not know. We've got the world. I think these are supposed to be swapped, but whoops. We've got completion, integration, accomplishment, and travel. Makes sense, it's the world. And then reversed, if you pull it reversed, you've got seeking personal closure, shortcuts, or delays. Ruh-roh. Okay, the sun, my favorite. Okay. These might be a little bit out of order because I just can't right now. But we got the sun, which is positivity, fun, warmth, success, vitality. And reversed, supposedly inner child feeling down or overly optimistic. Okay. Shall I keep you in order? That might not even be the order, but it's okay. We're going to shuffle them anyway. Okay. We've got the moon. Illusions, fear, anxiety, subconscious, intuition, and reversed. Release of fear, repressed emotion, inner confusion. I really like the pictures on this. The star. Upright hope, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality. And reversed is lack of faith, despair, self-trust, and disconnection. Obviously, I'm only getting this from one site. These aren't like set in stone what it means. I don't have meanings for them myself quite yet, because I haven't used them enough to really be able to tie them back to things that are happening in my own life. Here's the tower. The tower. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, awakening. And reversed, we've got personal transformation, fear of change, averting disaster. I haven't pulled this card yet. Actually, whatever, we don't care if this gets messed up. Upright, shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, and sexuality. Okay? And reversed, we've got releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment. I would see this as like temptation as well when I'm looking at this, because I feel like we've got like Adam and Eve thing going on here. It feels like a little devil on your shoulder movement. Again, I only pulled this card once before. It was actually this week. I pulled this card when I wanted to ask, like, my question my query was how a date was going to go that night. Of course, this is a very ominous card to pull. This is a very ominous card to pull right before a date. But honestly, it did go well. The only thing was that we weren't compatible because he was into non-monogamy, which I'm not into. So everything else went really well. So I don't know what that means, but I feel like if I pull it a few more times, it'll be tied back to my personal life and my own experiences, and I'll be able to do it more. And also, if you have any other resources, if there are any other resources, please let me know. I've just been using this. I will link it in the description below, but I've been using Biddy Tarot. And also, there's a little book that came with this deck as well. But I feel like the best way is to kind of just trust in your own self and use them every day, so that way you yourself can start to use your own intuition and your own skills. Hopefully, these will probably have a different meaning for me than they will for you, and it's the same for other people with their decks. But that, I'm not entirely sure. Please let me know in the comments if that's the case. I don't think it's one set meaning. I think these are just guidance. Anyway, temperance. And I am not good at the numerology, as you can already tell. I can barely count. But the numerology aspect as well comes into play. But upright, this is supposed to be balance, moderation, patience, purpose, and reversed, it's imbalance, excess, self-healing, and realignment. Temperance. Okay, death. Now this card, I hear all the time, is not necessarily you're gonna die. It doesn't necessarily mean that. I did not pull this yet, so guess we'll find out. Upright, endings, change, transformation, and transition. Yeah, that's usually what I hear that this is. Some form of transformation or like a transitioning period, but reversed. I guess it might mean like stagnant. To me, like reverse means immediately the opposite. But I guess that's not always the case. This one is resistance to change. Okay, yeah. Personal transformation, inner purging. Okay. And I guess these are also, since it's the major arcana, they're kind of big, overarching things that happen in your life, not necessarily the day-to-day. So maybe that devil card, when I pulled it for dating, it was not really for that specific day, but just maybe like dating in itself and how I was feeling. Because what did the devil? Shadow, self-attachment, addiction, sexuality. That is true. I mean, we didn't do anything on the date, but, dating, sexuality kind of comes back into play. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man here. Pause, surrender, letting go, new perspectives, upright. And now he's upright, actually. Reversed is delays, resistance, stalling, and indecision. I haven't pulled this card yet, so let's see. Justice. Justice. Upright is justice, of course. Fairness, truth, cause and effect, law. And then reversed can be unfairness, lack of accountability, dishonesty. And it doesn't say this on the website, but I feel like some sort of criminal behavior. I don't know why, but that's like pulling through for me. I feel like the opposite of this would be like criminal stuff. So if I were to pull that, maybe some crime is happening in my future, or a crime will be happening to me in the future. Or I will meet someone who has, committed crimes. Wheel of Fortune. Cool. There's so many things happening on this card. Upright, it means, good luck, of course. Karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. Reversed. Bad luck. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Resistance to change, breaking cycles. Resistance to change. Does that mean resistance to change and breaking and resistance to breaking cycles? Maybe. I feel like that makes sense because it's a circle. It's a circle in the mean cycle. Okay. Hermit. I also pulled this card in the same pull when I was asking about a situation with my two friends. I basically pulled it in like a past, present, future sort of thing, or like how I feel about the moment. I think also I wasn't entirely clear on my question, so it also kind of makes reading the cards a little harder. But I did pull this in the 3 cards that I pulled, as well as the one that I mentioned earlier, the Hierophant. This one is soul searching, introspection, being alone, and inner guidance. Ooh, I mean, yeah, of course, the Hermit, being alone. Makes sense. And then reversed. I would think it means being around a lot of people, but I don't know. Wait, reversed is isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal. Interesting. So it's kind of like the Hermit. You're doing inner guidance and self-work on yourself when you pull it up, right? But the opposite is you're still alone, but not because you're doing inner work. It's because you're just kind of isolating yourself, and it's like the negative version of that. Strength. Give me the strength. Please tell me someone below what this symbol means. I would love to know. Okay, strength. Courage, persuasion, influence, compassion, and then reversed inner strength, self-doubt, low energy, and raw emotion. Interesting. I would say the opposite of this is weak. But again, I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait until a few years until I'm ready. Uh-oh. My dog has finished her food. Oh god, she's starting to bark again. It's because there's another dog downstairs that's also barking. The Chariot. Control, willpower, success, action, and determination. Reversed, we have self-discipline, opposition, lack of direction. Oh, that would make sense. Like the Lovers. Again, I feel like this is Adam and Eve. Interesting parallel to the devil. Devil felt more like temptation than the actual temptation card. Is there a temptation card? Could have sworn there was. There's a card that feels like it's temptation to me. Yeah, there isn't, but we've got love, of course, harmony, relationships, values, alignment, choices. Reverse is self-love, okay. Disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values. Okay. Hopefully my dog doesn't get too loud, so I don't have to take a pause. Let's get through the major arcana before we go to minor. The Hierophant, and if I'm pronouncing this wrong, please let me know in the comments. Ooh, this is what I pulled as well. For like the current situation, the Hermit was like how I feel. I kind of did like a past, present, future thing, but more so with like how I feel about the situation, which was how the situation was going, I think it was, which was the Hierophant, how it's gonna affect me, which was the Hermit, and then kind of like the future of it, which I actually don't remember what I pulled. But the Hierophant, let's see what it means. Spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, conformity, tradition, institutions. Reversed is personal beliefs, freedom, challenging the status quo. Well, I didn't pull it. Reverse. I have no idea what this can mean in terms of my friendship. And sometimes, I feel like more often than not, I have no clue what the cards are trying to tell me. The Emperor. Authority, establishment, structure, a father figure. Domination, excessive control, lack of discipline, inflexibility. The Empress. Hey, Queen. Okay. The Empress. Femininity, beauty, nature. pressure, nurturing abundance, creative block, dependence on others. Interesting. When it's reversed, of course. I really like this lady. I resonate with her. The High Priestess. I wonder what the B and the J is. I like that a lot too. The High Priestess. Intuition. Ooh. Sacred knowledge. Divine feminine. The subconscious mind. And then reverse. Secrets disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, and silence. The Magician. Manifestation, resourcefulness, power, inspired action. Manipulation, poor planning, untapped talents. And the Fool. The Fool is like new beginnings, right? I'm testing my own knowledge. Beginnings, yes. Innocence, spontaneity, a free spirit. And reverse is holding back, recklessness, risk-taking. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the minor. I'm going to just go over the decks because they each are kind of similar. But let me split everybody out so that way I'm not doing that on camera, although I do like the sounds of the cards. I always sit and shuffle them for a really, really long time, even though I can't shuffle. I'm a horrible shuffler, but I sit and like just play with the cards and feel them for a very long time. Just doing this right before I pull my card. These are my own. Right before I pull my cards. When I'm trying to do like a daily reading for myself. Because that way, I feel like, I don't know, I get the same feeling sometimes when I'm watching other ASMR videos, like I get tingly feeling in my head, and then I feel like, okay, we're connected. Although sometimes it doesn't mean anything, I still won't understand what the cards are trying to tell me, but at least it feels relaxing, and it's like a nice little daily ritual that I do. Okay, be right back while I split these into their separate suites. I think that's what you call, or their houses. Okay, I actually already started, but then I realized it could also be kind of relaxing to watch me split them out. So I basically have 4 piles here for the 4 houses. And yeah, I'm gonna go through them and hopefully, I don't know which one actually comes first. What should we do first? Whatever. But we've got cups, we've got our pentacles, swords, and our wands. So we've got a wand here. You go in wand, sword, and then I will hopefully, after I'm done, put them in the right order. And then I may talk a little bit about them, of course. I am very new, so anything I talk about, there's definitely a lot more resources for these types of things. Okay, I'm moving this back. I moved the candle forward so you can kind of try to hear some of the flames. Sorry, because I like a good candle sound. Something about fire. Here we go. Your sword. I've got the 8 of Wands. What am I talking about? Yeah, 8 of Wands. Pentacles. A cup, 10 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. A cup, Wands, sword, pentacles, sword, sword, wand. This is a pentacle. Queen of Cups. Hopefully I get these right, because again, ya girl. I'm just not a good attention. I don't have great attention to detail, so here's a cup. Pentacle. King of Sword. Cup. Pentacle. Queen of Swords. Cup. Oh my god. I'm also, as you can tell, very bad at separating and shuffling. So much of these are like cups. Okay, 1, Sword. Wands. I've pulled this card before. Swords. Okay, I'm gonna start with Cups. Because so each of the minor arcana essentially come in a house. So we've got, it starts with the ace. Each one has an ace, and then they go what am I talking about? Each one has an ace, and then it's like 1 through 10, and then a page, a knight, a queen, and a king. So let's count them. This is how I went through the other deck when I was learning. I realized, oh, okay, we've got different houses. There's minor, there's major, and that's how I realized I was missing 2 cards once I actually counted them out. I think the ace is 1, so we won't see a 1. I'm looking for a 2. Yeah, 2 of Cups. And then we've got 3 of Cups, and this is kind of where your numerology comes into play, and also the house that you're in. So the Cups, I believe, well, it's a cup, so it's kind of obvious, but its element is water. I love me water and fire. I resonate with a lot. I'm looking for 4 right, so this is gonna be hard to talk to. It also makes sense because there's literally 4 cups on each one, so you could tell. Okay, queen. 5, where you at? Oh. This looks like a really sad, depressing card. I don't think I'm gonna go through each one of the suites, but... Oh, 6 of Cups. Your 8. Don't leave me, please. 7, where are you at? 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. And then you must be 9 of Cups. And then 10 of Cups. I've pulled 10 of Cups before, and it's like celebration, happiness. I pulled this when I was gonna go out before to hang out with some coworkers. I wanted to know if I should go out, and I pulled this, and it was a celebration, and it was really nice. So that was cool. And then we've got Page of Cups, which is one of the cards I was missing in my other deck. And then Knight of Cups, Queen, and then King. Okay, now we can actually talk about them without me getting distracted. So, the suite, oh, it's also called a suite, I think. My website is telling me it's a suite, not just like a house. A suite of cups deal with the emotional level of consciousness and is associated with love, feelings of relationships and connections, which does make sense, as I said earlier. This was my emotional feeling about like going out with my coworkers and like if I should like do it. So that's kind of cool. It's associated with the element of water. Water is fluid, agile, and in flow, but it's also very powerful and formative. Okay? Yes. And then apparently, oh, on the website it's also saying in a deck of playing cards, cups corresponds to the hearts, which I didn't know that either. I knew the water bit, but that's cool. What should I do next? Wands, because I think Wands is fire. And I love me some fire. I love me some water and fire. Okay, where is our ace? Ace of Wands. So pretty. Where is our 2 of Wands? We got 3. Don't go anywhere. There we go. 2, 3. And our 4 of Wands. Year 6. 4 of Wands. 5. Where are you at? Because one thing that happens a lot when I'm pulling cards is I tend to drop a lot when I'm trying to shuffle because I'm not the best at shuffling. I feel like I just had 6 in my hand. This should be 7. Oh, perfect. 6 wands. 7. Yeah, I'm gonna run through these ones a little bit quicker than the major, because I want to start pulling some as well and get some practice in. Okay, you're 8. 9. Where are you? 9 of wands. 10. Page of wands. Knight. Queen and king. Okay. So. The Suite of Wands represents your energy, your motivations, and your passions. And the wand cards are often, they appear like when you're talking about your life purpose, your spirituality, any sort of like new ideas, and like intuition, creativity, ambition, expansion, all that fun stuff. And it's associated with the element of fire. Yes. It's associated with the element of fire. It basically says it can be creative in like helping us to cook food or build tools, or it can be destructive, like a devastating bushfire or house fire. Interesting. Fire is symbolic of passion, energy, enthusiasm, and sexuality. Cool. Let's go with the pentacles. I know this is from Earth. Oh, girl, don't spoil it. Okay, we got 2 here. Where's the ace? And I pulled this page of pentacles before 2. 2. We got 3. Come on, ace. There you go. Ace of pentacles. 2, 3. There's something about just like organizing the cards and touching them and looking at the pictures that just relaxes me as well. What am I looking for? 5. So even if I don't pull them, I like to just be acquainted with everybody. 5 of pentacles. Okay. Were you at 6? I could also just count the little bubbles. Did I ever find? Yeah, you did find the page. That's how that's how quickly I forget. 6. I'm looking for 7 of pentacles. Now I'm looking for 8. There it is. Of pentacles. And 9. There you are. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen, king. Okay, so the pentacles. Let's go back to my pentacles, as I kind of already talked about, is its element is earth. But on the website it says it deals with the physical or external level of consciousness, and thus mirror the outer situations of your health, finances, work, creativity. It has a lot to do with how we make what we make of like our outer surroundings, and how they create and shape and transform and grow it. And then a more historic level, pentacles are associated with ego and self-esteem and self-image. So I feel like earth, it's very like physical. That's what it sounds more like. Yeah, it says earth is tactile, earthy, and tangible. It creates the foundation form which the planet can grow and develop. Interesting. And it's a feminine element. I didn't talk about this. Water is feminine element, masculine. I guess air's also gonna be masculine, if I had to guess. Again, I will keep repeating this. If you have any other resources to learn, because I'm just using this one website. This one website could be horrible and could like not be at all what any of this means. So if you are an experienced tarot reader, please point me in the correct direction. Ruh-roh, where's my ace? Silly girl, it's right here. I love this card. I don't know what about it, but I just love the way it looks. I might get a tattoo of one of these. Once I'm more acquainted, of course. Don't want to be a poser. Before. Okay. Okay, the Suite of Swords. So this deals with the mental level of consciousness that is centered around the mind and the intellect. Swords mirror the quality of mind present in your thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs. Swords are often double-edged in the way that Suite of Swords symbolizes the fine balance between intellect and power, and how these two elements can be used for good or evil. As such, the swords must be balanced by spirit, wands, and feelings. Cups. Ooh. So I need to balance. Ooh. My two favorite. Well, I like them because of their elements. Swords are balanced by spirit. So wands are spirits and feelings. It's like cups, spirit, feelings. To have the most positive effect. The Suite of Swords is associated with the element of air. Air is intangible and unseen, but also in constant movement. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to trying to practice pulling cards, and just attempting to use my own intuition and maybe like testing myself. I am not the great at shuffling, so excuse my shuffling skills, but hopefully the sound of the cards is a little bit relaxing. I'll move my candle back. I usually also have a little cup of water as well, because I feel like it balances things out when I've got like my fire and water. One thing I want to incorporate more is like earth and air, because I feel like I lean so heavily towards fire and water, and like I do need some balancing out. But I probably will create a terrarium that's like also in a cup similar to this size. I also like my water cup would be. Maybe I should go get it if I'm going to be doing my pulls. Okay. Actually, I will. Let me... Usually that also means, like, sometimes I'll just use whatever drops out and be like, okay, that's what's meant to be. Let me get... I feel like it's unbalanced right now. Alrighty. I took a little bit of a break because someone came into the library. little bit of a different angle, but that's okay. I'm going to God, you're so loud. Okay, now I feel a little bit more balanced with my water, my fire and water. I don't know, I'm like obsessed with having both. Although I usually have fire on the right side and water on the left. It just feels better that way. Okay, let's get our question in mind. Should I ask a question for one of you guys watching? I don't think I'm that good yet. I'm going to try to infer. What do I want to know? Try to think of my question while I shuffle my cards. What will my journey learning tarot be like? I'll pull 3 cards, past, present, and future. Let's go. It's a little complicated. But here we go. Okay. You can maybe past. Even though, yeah, I've wanted to do tarot in the past. I like to just pull randomly. You'll be my future. And I guess you do. Actually, what are you talking about? That's your present. Past, present, future. Okay. My journey in tarot. Hopefully this will show my journey in tarot. Let's see. Let's move this camera over a little bit. I feel like we are so all over the place. Like, what's going on? Okay, whatever. Queen of Pentacles. That was the past. I feel like, I don't know. I have no clue. I feel like my past was not very, I didn't really commit to learning. I like wanted to learn it, but it wasn't like solid. But then like I feel like it's a pentacle card, so it's like earth. So I don't really know how to even interpret that. Let's go present. The world. Okay, this one is more clear to me. I feel like the world's not oyster. But no, seriously, I genuinely feel like I've got like a lot of opportunities in front of me, ahead of me, and like there's so many opportunities to learn, and I have a lot to learn, but in an exciting way, not in like a daunting way. That's what I'm gleaning from this card. And you would think I would know what the past since it happened already. But sometimes that's what happens with my tarot. I just don't know what it's trying to tell me. Ooh. Now this feels like I'm gonna have some really tough times. Maybe I'm gonna get really frustrated, or maybe the tarot will tell me something I didn't really want to know. This, I have no clue what this means. This feels like very optimistic for me, like I'm starting off optimistic, but in the future, tarot is going to somehow create a situation in which, you know, things weren't great. Actually, I can look these up again to see and test my knowledge. Let me look this up real quick. Queen of Pentacles, what are you? Let's see if I got that right. Let's see if we got that right. Okay, I need to like get to the page. Pentacles, Queen. Okay, so an upright is nurturing, practical, providing financial, and working parent. Girl, I still don't know what that means. Well, you know, sometimes this is like a major arcana card, though. Wait. Before I like get the cheats, before I get the answers, let me use my own skill. This is a major arcana, so I feel like it is kind of like my outlook on the world when it comes to tarot. My outlook overall when it comes to tarot. I forgot what sort it was. It's like air. So it's more so like my mind. Let me see. And you are Nine of Swords. So let's see. What is the Nine of Swords? Oh, yep. See, I could already tell by the look. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares. I feel like tarot is going to give me information that I didn't really want to know. So, that's not really exciting. I'm gonna become jaded. I really don't know what this means though. But, anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I probably will, at some point I actually will probably make like a terrarium that's around the same size as like my water and fire to balance it out. And then maybe like, I feel like music, like a bell, could be for air. But thank you for watching. I probably will do more pulls, hopefully. The longer I do this, the more anxiety, I guess. The more anxious I'll be. And I'll get depressed, but it's okay. Bye.